Welcome to the Ben Dental Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. It's disgusting how nasty, bitter, jealous, envious some of these players are that used to play in the WNBA back when nobody watched. Back when nobody had a thought, oh, I wonder who's playing tonight. Back when you would leave the library because it was getting too rowdy, so you would go to a WNBA game to get your work done because you knew it would be far more quiet. That group, that era of women's basketball player, they're extremely jealous towards this current generation. We all know Cheryl Swoops. Cheryl Swoops making up lies, throwing shots. But you know who's been giving Cheryl Swoops a run for her money? You know who's been giving Cheryl Swoops a run for her money as the most bitter, jealous, nastiest, old guard WNBA player to walk the face of the earth? Angel McCoughtry. Angel McCoughtry has her own podcast. She has her own platform. So she could talk about whatever it is she wants to talk about. Yet she always decides to talk about the newer generation of player and how they're getting more shine and more money than she ever could have imagined. She brought up Haley Van Lith a year ago. Oh, Haley Van Lith, she's only drafted because of her clout. Okay. You bring up Angel Reese a year ago. You brought up Angel Reese during her rookie season. Oh, Angel Reese, Angel Reese. If I was getting paid all this money, I'm paying my teammates too. Huh? Wait, what? And now here you are talking about Caitlin Clark, saying Caitlin Clark is dominating the WNBA conversation. The league is about more than just one or two players. Well, Angel, you have the ability to talk about whoever you want, whenever you want. Yet you always decide to double back and talk about a certain CC22. Let's get right into it, shall we? Like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. It is Indy 500 time. In about an hour, a little less than an hour, Caitlin Clark has arrived. She is the Grand Marshal, as we know. She is on location for the Indy 500, getting ready to do the damn thing. Now, you guys have been asking, the ratings, Ben, the ratings. Well, we got a little bit of ratings for you. I got a little bit of ratings for you. The first WNBA game on USA. Las Vegas Aces versus the Los Angeles Sparks on USA Network on a Sunday, on a weekend. 529,000 views. USA Sports, the PR team, they couldn't wait to celebrate. Oh, this is a huge success. 529,000. Now, if you guys recall, Caitlin Clark didn't play this past Wednesday. Portland Fire against the Indiana Fever. Caitlin Clark didn't play. But still, this Indiana Fever team did 680,000 viewers on average on USA Sports Network, USA. 680,000. 160,000 more people tuned in to watch a Caitlin Clark-less Indiana Fever basketball team. And I know they dropped the injury report last minute. Very quickly, people could have turned it on and deduced, oh yeah, she's not playing, and changed the channel. They didn't. They still kept it on. So 680,000 people watched a Caitlin Clark-less Indiana Fever team compared to an Asia Wilson-led Las Vegas Aces team making the inaugural debut for WNBA on USA. The Caitlin Clark effect. The being associated with Caitlin Clark. The numbers are going to be the numbers. The numbers are always going to be higher than the rest. Whether USA Sports, whether Peacock, whether Ion, whether Disney, whether any of these companies want to come out and actually brag about that, that's up to them. But if the numbers are available, I'm going to let you know every single time. Yep, the Fever beat them down. And you have to ask yourself, why don't they brag about the Indiana Fever doing so well on TV? Why don't they brag about a Caitlin Clark-led team? Well, it doesn't fit the agenda, folks. We already know that. It doesn't fit the agenda. Let's get into Angel McCoughtry's hating ass.
We're circulating the same players over and over again that we're talking about, the same 10. AZ Fudd, Caitlin Clark. What about Enrique? What about Kelsey Mitchell?
Enrique Bricks. We talk about Kelsey Mitchell all the time. Angel McCoughtry. See, we're 8 minutes in and I already can't stand it. What do people do with the NBA? They recycle the same players. Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Anthony Edwards, Nikola Jokic, Jalen Brunson, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Victor Wembanyama. Recycle, 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 recycle. What do we do in the NFL? Well, the NFL is more of a team-led sport, so we recycle the same teams. The Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys. Are you new to this whole sports talk stuff? Again, you have your own podcast. You could talk about whomever you want to.
We're circulating the same players over and over again that we're talking about, the same 10. AZ Fudd, Caitlin Clark. What about Enrique? What about Kelsey Mitchell? We don't talk about these players enough. I saw that when Caitlin got hurt, nobody wanted to go to the game anymore. It was like, oh, so Caitlin's not playing. I'm not interested in watching. But you have all these other players.
She's the star, you goofball. She's the star of the team. She's the face of the league. I was watching a Pope video the other day. Salute to the Pope. I was watching a Pope video, and he connected a dot for me without realizing he connected a dot. So Pope, if you're watching this, salute to you. He connected a dot for me, maybe for many of you, without even realizing he connected a dot. Talking about Tiffany Hayes and Caitlin Clark talking shit. And he was like, hey, Tiffany Hayes, if you dunked on somebody, wouldn't you talk shit on them? And there it is. Caitlin Clark's logo 3 would be the equivalent of a WNBA poster dunk. The problem is, physically, nobody in this league can raise up and posterize somebody. But only one person in this league can raise up from 40, bam, right in your face and talk all the shit that she wants because she can do something the rest of you can't do. These Caitlin Clark logos, it's the equivalent of getting posterized by Caitlin Clark every single time. And that's why we're drawn to it compared to everybody else, because nobody else in the league can posterize an opposing player. Nobody else in the league can raise up and yam it on them. Nobody else in the league can pull up from 40, splash, just like that. That's why we're all drawn to CC22. She does things nobody in the league can do. Nightly.
Is on Indiana that are interesting to watch. If these 10 that we rotate in the media and the brands were not playing.
Name 5 players on the Indiana Fever that are interesting to watch outside of Caitlin Clark. Name 5 of them. AB, all right, whatever. Kelsey Mitchell, okay. And who else? All right.
Anybody come watch the WNBA?
Yes, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. It's possible to say both of these things. I do think Caitlin Clark and the boom of the attention that was around her coming out of college brought a ton of new fans to the W. And for that,
keep in mind, this person on the bottom made their bones in the business following Steph Curry around as Steph Curry was going off. The person on the bottom, Rose Golde Owunde, we know who she is because she worked for TNT Sports as Steph Curry was going off, and TNT always had the Golden State Warriors games, and she would always be the one to interview Steph Curry.
That deserves a lot of credit. But I think a lot of those fans were converted. They got here.
Why wasn't she interviewing Andrew Bogut? Why wasn't she interviewing Sean Livingston in between quarters? We all know why.
And they became Indiana Fever fans because that team was really special even without her. Or WNBA fans. The ratings continue to be through the freaking roof. Business is booming. Everything is up. It's definitely not only because of Caitlin Clark.
Yes, it is. A rising tide lifts all boats. Here we are with this dumb shit yet again going into year 3. A rising tide lifts all boats. You people really think that if she never went into this league, these ratings would be this high? Are you people that dense? Are you that thick in the head? Are you that clueless to what's actually going on here?
There's so much more going on in the W. Women's basketball, in my opinion, is much bigger than any 1 or 2 players. While I do think that they've been important to
You wish that was the case, but if that one player says, "Yeah, I'm done playing women's basketball," then guess what? Women's basketball, right down the drain. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, hype the video, and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.